One goal of LAS Explorer is to help you understand what's in an LAS file. To that end, it has a feature called Quick Plots. It is not a full-featured plotting engine, but it does help you quickly visualize the data so that you know what you're dealing with. It just plots one or creates one plot per curve, and you can navigate through here by selecting curves. You can get some information about the curves in a tooltip over the header. You can change the order or which curves you're plotting if you want. This is the same interface for managing the curves in a file. Here I'm just reordering. And you have a few other options. You can have one fixed axis if that looks better. You can change the scale of the y-axis. You can change the scale of the x-axes. And you can change the range of values that you're plotting. And you have some control over grid lines. And there's a dark mode. Now, if these plots are good enough for presentation purposes, then you can easily copy out and paste into another program one plot or all the plots if you prefer. And sometimes you can get away with that. Other times you'll need to take this file to another program for more sophisticated plotting. You can also visualize the data just by looking at it in a grid. Of course, it's showing to you the same data you would see in the file, but it's in a grid format, which is kind of nice. Fixed columns, and you can freeze a column, change the column widths, get some control over the colorization of rows, and you can also show some summaries for the data. Min, max, mean, median, standard deviation. You can also copy and paste some data from the grid to another program. It's quick and dirty. For better control of that, you'll want to use the export wizard, but it's there if you need it. Here we're going to copy out just a whole column of values. There is one change you might want to make to a file or a curve in a file that's best done here because we're plotting, and that's despiking. So here we're going to specify some cutoff values, min and max, for this curve. Anything outside those values would just be replaced with null. And it's easy to visualize here what's going to happen to the curve. If you despike something, then when you close this plotting dialog, it'll prompt you. Do you want to save your changes back to the file? This is what you despiked. And you have the option also of adding some text to the other section that describes the despiking operation.